Good morning, friends. One of my friends reminded me that it's Friday the 13th today, and it made me laugh because there was a time I suppose I might have been a little bit intimidated by the date because of my background, but right now I don't put any real importance on any particular date. But some people think this is an unlucky day, and other people think it's a lucky day. And I think that's fascinating. Besides, I love my Halloween deck. And even though it's a full month before Halloween comes, at least, I couldn't resist this opportunity to open up this deck because I love it so much. So, thank you for joining me today. We are looking at it. What is it that you can let go of? What is it right now? Maybe it's something you're not aware of, something that has been troubling your life, but there definitely is always something. Hey, Selena, welcome. There's always something we can let go of, and that's what we're after today. You may feel like you're not sure what it is, and that's okay. The cards will tell us everything that we need to know. So let me get myself comfortable here. The very first shuffle of the Halloween deck this year, it makes me smile ear to ear because I love this deck. So right now, oh my goodness, I forgot to add something here. So we have our gateway for the readings. So let me pick something here. Ooh, I'm gonna put the favorite movie here because there are some spooky movies, some scary movies that go along with the Halloween holiday, right? And I do realize that Halloween is not celebrated all over the world. So thank you for those of you who are here, and it might not be something that you're used to. So anyway, yes, favorite movie is our gateway today, and I really appreciate you guys playing the gratitude game with me because a favorite makes you think of something that you love. When you think of a favorite, you are automatically in gratitude. Just think about that. Hey, Desiree, every time that you think of something that's a favorite, you have to enjoy it enough to be grateful. And that's why we do that. So, as usual, I will always draw a one card reading for you. Today, we're looking at what it is that you might not be aware of that you need to let go of, something you can let go of today. So I see everybody's line. Oopsie. So we have, hi, Shahan. Wonderful. Okay, favorite movie, Wondery. Okay. All right, so Serbian comedy is Balkan's Spine. Love that. Thank you guys. You know what? You educate me about cultures all over the world. I love that. So we're going to start here with, I believe it's Sophia, Balkan Spine. Excellent. Okay, Sophia, let's put our cards down here. And let's see, what is it? What's a clue for you? Something that you can let go of. Let's see what the cards have to say. I'm so excited to use these cards today. If you guys enjoy Halloween or dressing up in costume or having treats, hit that thumbs up. Let us know. Let's all gather our energy together. So here we have the Two of Pumpkins for you, Sophia. So you are in a place of making a decision, aren't you? There's something that is pulling your energy like in two different directions. And so let me just take a look. So part of this is that you're taking something too seriously, Sophia. There's a decision facing you that you think is life and death. You know, it's like, oh, if I make a mistake, something bad will happen. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. You are at a fork in the road, and there something is making you pause, and there are some fearful things in your mind. I see how the ocean is all upset back here. But the universe wants you to know that you need to take things more lightly. When I see all of the stars polka dot in the sky, that's how the universe reminds us to be more playful. All right. So, whatever this decision is, there's too much worry. You're holding on to too much worry. And so it's going to be important for you to look in the mirror, Sophia, look in the mirror and say, relax, relax. Don't take this too seriously. Because once you give up worry, and worry is not so such an energy around you, you're going to see very clearly what to do. All right, my friend, what we're doing today for you is give up, let go of worry. Then you say, well, easy for you to say, Catherine. Well, not necessarily. I have a chance to worry every day, but I choose a different way. In the description box, I have something called the Worry Cure, and go there and tap on that device. It will help you. It tells you what to do, and you can walk forward releasing worry at will. And that's what I really wish for you, my friend. Okay, so let's see here. Welcome, everyone. It's Catherine. I see that we do have somebody who has contributed to my channel, and I'm so grateful for that. If you do hit the super chat or send me a sticker, I draw extra cards for you. And I just want to go ahead here and see. Hi, Magnificent Success. I'm so glad. Janice, welcome. And let's just see. Midnight Crow, beautiful Midnight. I love it. Midnight is such a contributor to my channel and to my mission, and I really appreciate you for your sticker today. So I will draw extra cards for you, my friend. So it looks like Desiree is next with the notebook. Isn't that wonderful? I love the notebook also. It is a wonderful story. So, Desiree, what is it? Something you can let go of, something that you're not even aware is blocking your manifestation. So, let's see what our Halloween cards aren't they cute? Do you guys love these cards? I do. I love this. Okay. All right. The Ace of Bats. Okay. So, Desiree, you're in a situation where everything could change in a heartbeat. All right. There's something brand new that's starting for you. And it's real important that you let go of things that you think are holding you back. All right. There's a mistaken thought in your being that making mistakes is almost fatal. I mean, and that's just not true because what's happening, hold on, I just have to look here in the little, they give you a little book, and I just want to make sure that I have got this down. Okay, hold on just for a second. Okay. See this little tiny book they give you? That just helps me keep track because I want the symbols. I want to make sure it's correct. So hold on just for a second. I'm sorry to do this to you, you guys. I should have done this before I hopped on live, but I just couldn't resist just opening it up immediately and throwing it to you. Okay. All right. So there is something in you that's holding on to something in your past. And also, you know what? I'm sensing, Desiree, that there is your spiritual upbringing, how you were raised, the tradition of that, like you're hanging on that thread. That there's been things, Desiree, that are pulling you away from how you were raised. And that's okay. Look at how the bat is just opening its wings. Only one wing is opened. How well could a bat fly using just one wing? It wouldn't fly very well at all. Bats actually can't see, they rely on their ears. So I feel for you, Desiree, part of what you need to give up is the thought that you can fit your current life into your family because you are being pulled in a different direction. And if you fear disappointing your family, it will get in your way. There's an energy here for you that is showing you have a lot of potential. Something that you're walking into is absolutely a call. You have a call on your life to be yourself. Open your wings and fly, my friend. And don't be afraid of letting go of some of the ideas that you were raised with. I'm not saying that you should abandon your values, no, but the way you're living your life has to reflect what you really want. All right, makes sense? If any of you hear something here and you want to reach out to me with a question, please do. I would be more than happy to clarify these readings for you. All right, I will go after the readings are done. I will put timestamps so that you can go back and look again. Okay, so let's moving forward here. And Jahan, your favorite movie is Wondery. Okay, so there is, okay, excellent. So Jahan is presenting her problem. So Jahan, there's something in your problem that you need to let go of. Let's see what the cards have for you today. Okay. All right. Okay, so what's happening here is that your mind is making you ill at ease right now. Okay, Jahan, you are carrying way too many burdens. And look at the moon. The moon is looking down at the figure, and the moon has a very wise look on its face and also a bit of a smile. So in this deck, there is such humor. When you laugh, you create good energy. Okay, this is so important for everyone that's hearing me. When you laugh, you create good energy. This reminds me of that saying about herding cats. It's so hard to make cats all behave. If you have 10 cats in the room, they're all going to want to do their own thing, right? And so these little imps are representing your thoughts. You're carrying too many worried thoughts. It does look like the project that you're wanting, that it's very important. A part of you thinks if I don't get this project, something bad will happen. And Jahan, that's not true. Because if it's not in your highest good, if the divine knows that this project is not for you, either because the people aren't the right kind of people, or perhaps you'll get there and the position will not match your values. Things are supposed to fall apart. And it's hard when you pin all your joy on something outside yourself, because the only thing we can really count on is our own connection with the divine inside of us. So I just recommended in the last reading the idea of using the worry cure. It's right in the description box. It's easy to find. There's no charge for that. It's a free tool, but you do need to release yourself of worry. If you can let go of worry today, Friday the 13th will become a lucky day in your memory, because it was a day that the divine got through to you and said, look how easy it is. You can just release these worries one at a time. Now, right now, I have a noise in my ear. I get that noise in my ear when this is a divine message. My body speaks to me during these readings. So, Jahan, you followed me for a very long time, haven't you? So, please go to the description box, look for the worry cure. I really know it will help you, because what you want is this. If this job, or excuse me, if this project is in my highest good, divine, bring it to me. If this project will hold me back, I am okay to trust that something else will come. This is hard. I get it. I get it. It's totally hard to trust the universe when you really want something. But you know what? The universe is bigger than we are, isn't it? So hold on, I just need to sip my tea. Welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. I'm Catherine. This is Fish Out of Water Tarot. I didn't even realize it was the Friday the 13th until one of my beautiful friends reminded me. I thought, I'm going to get my Halloween cards out and I'm going to jump the season a little bit. So, what we're doing here, all you need to do is let me know your favorite movie, and I will draw a card for you. If you do want me to draw a couple of cards for clarity, I have my baby tarot here, and that's just my way of thanking the people that support my channel with super chats and all that stuff. So, Kat, my favorite is Diary of Bridget Jones. Oh, isn't that, you know what? That makes me want to watch that movie. The reason I ask for your favorites is because it helps me feel your energy, and then I can pull a card that really resonates with you. So, Kat, what is it that you can let go of that you're just not aware of? Okay, so let's take a look at our moon card. Do you like my Halloween deck? I do. I'm spoiled. I'm so glad I pulled it out early. Okay, let's take a look here. So what I think here is there is a part of you, oh my goodness, my dear cat, there's a part of you that feels that you cannot get to what you want. I don't know if you're looking for a new home, actually, if you're looking for a person, or if you're looking for a personal breakthrough, but there's a part of you that feels that it's never going to come. You have worked very hard. You've worked tooth and nail to try to get to what it is you're wanting. Can you see the path and the golden door? It looks so far away, Kat. But the truth is that part of you has been really working at the wrong thing. Okay, how can I explain this? Oh, so if you look at that wolf, wolves don't wear clothing, right? Now, it could be that you had a wolf in your past, a partner, or someone who loved you who didn't act the right way, like they had a disguise on, like a wolf in sheep's clothing, right? And you may have fallen for somebody or believed lies about something. That see how scared the pumpkin and the skeleton look? But this dog here, this is little French bulldog. Don't you love Frenchies? But the French bulldog here, that's not showing any kind of worry. There's just curiosity here. Okay, so there's a part of you that is wounded and hurt and feeling like everything let you down. But that's an illusion because there are ups and downs in life, my dear friend Kat. And sometimes your recovery from something terrible is what blasts you into your future. The moon here in the beautiful gold color, which is always the color of abundance, this is calling you forward. The fact that the shirt is the same color as the moon shows me that you pinned your hope on something that was not divine. In the past, you pinned your hope on something that you really thought was right for you, but it wasn't. It left you in a trap. So take a look in the description box, Kat, because you'll see something there called the soulmate generator. And I really feel like that will be helpful for you because we want to remove the obstacles to love for you, my friend. Okay? It's a cool reading. It's not intended to be a dark reading because in many ways we create our own pain. There's a saying that says pain is necessary, but suffering is optional. There is no human that doesn't have pain. But when we refuse, see how tightly he's holding on to that arrow that's right at his own throat? The more we cling to disappointments, we cause our own suffering. Okay, Kat? Any questions, comments? Please do email me. I have a group on WhatsApp right now that's growing, and I'm so excited to be able to speak to people more directly, answer questions. I do little videos in there every day that are private for my membership, and there's no cost. So if you're curious, this is how you find it. Okay, so moving along. Thank you guys for being here. I'm so glad because I love my Halloween deck, and it's the first read of the year. Rootfee, hey Rootfee, I love Legally Blonde and DDLG. I don't know that one. John is here with Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh man, I need to get a Christmas deck. But also, thank you so much, Denise, Downton Abbey. Okay, moving right along here. So, Kat, this is your message. If you want to have me pull clarity cards for you, all you do is do a super chat or a sticker, and I will draw clarity. But honestly, these cards are so terrific. Most of the time, one card is all you need. So, favorite movie is your ticket to get your reading today, and this is for Root V. Root V. Okay, let's take a look. Root V, you know what I see here? This is just makes my heart so happy. Root V belongs to my community, and I've already felt such changes in you, Root V. I remember when you very first came to my readings, and you were very wrapped up in something that you were trying to manifest. You totally wanted what you wanted, and you really didn't want to hear what I had to say. Isn't that true, Ruby? Because I was encouraging you to take your eye off the person or the hope that you had and to put your eye on developing your own personality so that you can be a really good partner for someone. When you're waiting for love, it can be very frustrating because you don't see progress. And sometimes, see how he's holding this cup and there's a fish inside of it? Now, do you think a fish would be happy living in a cup, Root V? No, a fish would rather be in a pond or in the ocean. But sometimes when see how white, this is totally white? When you don't know your own heart and you don't know what will create a relationship that will last for a long time, you can feel like your desire is right. And that would mean that your life would be tiny, that you would be trying to live out your whole hopes and dreams in a tiny little cup. But now you've taken your mask off and you are looking to learn. So, what is it you can give up? Let's take a breath together. My eyes see this little letter. See the little letter? It's a love note. I think, oh gosh, take this in, all right? I'm just reading the story of the cards, but what I'm seeing is that if you can start to fall in love with yourself, to be able to understand your own personality, to be able to understand who you are as a woman, that you are going to be able to fill your life with love. And it doesn't have to be from a soulmate. A lot of times, the people that love you the most are not the people you live with. Isn't that weird? But you guys who have come into my community and listened to my readings, you fill my heart with love, and I may never see some of you. So, Rutvi, right now, give up your desire to find a partner, just maybe for 30 days. Just let it go completely and make a study of your own personality. I promise you, you will feel much more confident to be able to hold your own and to be a true partner. Okay? So, what you can do, there's a man online, his YouTube channel is called Astrology Guy. And he can help you figure out when your birthday is, what's your sign. And then he does teachings. I'm a Scorpio. So, the first recording I listened to was called The Do's and Don'ts of Dating a Scorpio. And I loved it because it showed me my strengths, why it's great to be with a Scorpio. But then at the end, he told about don't make a Scorpio mad because, and told the reasons, taught me how to accept the parts of my personality I'm not proud of. And so that's what I'm recommending to you. Okay, what you can give up is the idea of needing to meet that soulmate right now. There's too much blank space around your heart. Coming to love your own self first is going to make all the difference in the world. Okay? Great reading. And all of us can use that advice. So thank you, Root V, for bringing yourself, your energy to our reading today. John, welcome. Nightmare Before Christmas. What is it that you could give up, John, that you're just simply not aware of? Let's take a peek. Okay, the Seven of Bats. Okay, so John, it looks to me that you have had some experiences where you've been cheated on. Okay, it may be in relationships, but it could be in work that maybe people took some things that did not belong to them. People may have stolen your ideas. I'm just getting this energy that you had to leave somewhere that looked good, right? It looked good when you started, but the reality is it wasn't what you thought, and you were not treated respectfully, and you were not given the opportunities that you should have. The cool thing is that as you leave that situation, you are willing to release some of the bad feelings. Hold on. Whenever I get a jam in my throat, it's always about the throat chakra. So hang on, let me sip my tea. So, John, I sense about you a sensitivity and spiritual awareness that be doing the right things important to you. This purple sac, the purple is the color of the crown chakra and it's the color of the divine. So you left something, it was absolutely the right thing for you to do. So what you aren't aware of is that you still have some hard feelings and some fears and doubts that are connected to this. I'm going to use the word betrayal. There's something that happened that was not right for you. So the universe is calling you to empty the sack, to be able to release and forgive the people that were back there. We all make mistakes. We all trust the wrong people. It's just part of life. But, but hang on, I've got that catch in my throat again. Hold on. So sorry. In I'm sensing that in the past that you held your tongue, that you did not speak up because you feel shy about it, or you don't like to hurt feelings yourself, or you might just not know how. Okay. So I respect you for that, but it's important that you learn how to create those boundaries and not to allow anybody to treat you badly. Okay. So what we'll do here is we're going to want you to use, I would suggest using the magical money machine. It's in the description box and it's all about having your finances tied up with being mistreated. I personally have had a couple experiences that were very rude. I worked for some very rude people, and that's part of what helped me to develop that tool, because we have to find a way to tell a different story and to get rid of the fears and doubts that come from being treated poorly. Okay, John, so the universe is calling you to do an audit, check about your own thoughts, check into what it is you can release with this past experience. And I'm really going to encourage you to practice speaking your truth with love, even though it feels hard and it's inconvenient. Holding things too much inside will really get in your way. Okay, so Janice is next with is Downton Abbey, and let's see. Oh yeah, Jahan, wonderful. Okay, Janice, we are coming up here, and then midnight, you are next, the Addams Family. I love that. People like the Halloween movies. There's even a movie called Friday the 13th, isn't there? I'm not so much a fan of those kinds of movies, but I appreciate people who are. So, Downton Abbey, let's see, Janice, what is it that you can release? What is it that a part of you wants to let go of? Let's check it out. The High Priestess. Okay. Oh my gosh. Janice and I have known each other for 14 years now. I just can hardly believe it. We've come in and out of each other's lives. She's been a very faithful client, and she has worked so hard to create her own reality. Hold on. So sorry. Gosh, I hate to do that in you guys' ears. So, my dear Janice, today The universe is asking you, hold on. Okay, one more breath, please. Thank you for hanging in there with me. There's something in your past, Janice. It has to do with your family of origin. Okay, when you look at this gown that's red and the red shoes, there's a strong presence in your current reality that is interrupting your skill at hearing from your inner being. It's something that's followed you your whole life, and it's connected to your family of origin, which the chakra color is red. So, Janice, what you are being asked to get rid of or to let go of is a deep root of confusion, the desire to please, people pleasing. Yes. Okay, that's the energy for sure. People pleasing. I'm going to be doing a tapping class tomorrow. It's a 30-minute session. We're going to tap about people pleasing. If there's anybody hearing me and you have a problem with people pleasing, email me. I would love to connect with you. You're holding on to this book of grievances. There's things that were done wrong in your past, and your hand, you can't, there's a part of you that won't let go of the book of grievances. This is holding you back. Your inner being is calling you forward out of the darkness, but you really need to release that list of grievances. Now, those of you who are hearing me, and you have the same thing. Perhaps in your childhood, it was not right. Perhaps people treated you rudely. Perhaps there was a tragedy where one of your parents died when you were really young and it shaped your whole life. The fact is that we all have a book of grievances. They're things that have hurt us, and we make the mistake of thinking that it protects us in the future, because if we remember our grievances, then we'll be able to care for ourselves. And that's simply not true, because that list of grievances, it's that arm, your left arm is exhausted from carrying it around, and the universe is calling you to trust deeply. You don't need it anymore. I just love this cat sitting up there, just a wise cat looking out for you. But Janice, what I would suggest is go to the magical money machine, because I think that'll be really helpful for you, and allow yourself to release any grievances that you're still aware of. Secondarily to that, you do want to check out Jessica Heslop. I will put into, if I forget, Janice, help me remember, that she does a fantastic meditation on the root chakra. It's beautiful and it's powerful. And I strongly recommend anyone that's here that has trouble with grievances from the past. That means there's energy caught, it's stuck in your root chakra. And that meditation will help you for sure. Okay, Janice? Beautiful message for you, my friend. I know that you know exactly what the universe is calling you for. Okay, magnificent success, Narnia. Okay, hang on a second here. Okay, magnificent success, Narnia. Okay, let's take a look. What is it you can let go of? Now I know that Bina, I know the universe is working on you, isn't it? It's helping you to see blockages. Don't you love Bina's screen name, Magnificent Success? I love that. But the universe will call you, won't the universe is going to say, okay, you want to call yourself Magnificent Success? What is it you need to release? And here, this could not honestly, Bina, this is being able to give up your dreams for love right now. Bina is, Bina is in a fork at the road, because she has a career that's very important to her. And she also has a love interest that's in her life. And what the cards are showing is it's a confirmation for her. It's a confirmation, because in your situation, Bina, this person that you think you are interested in is a ghost. This person has no reality. all right? And your career is where you're falling in love. When I look at this, it looks like a diploma, right? And so it's clear confirmation that you're being able to release your hopes for love just for now. Because what's happening is that what's being offered to you right now is an amazing career. Think about how you feel when your professors acknowledge your giftedness. Think of how you feel when you think about yourself serving the community that you're being trained to. You're receiving a beautiful offer from the universe to hang on to these career goals and to let your love life wait. I can't believe this card came out for you, Bina. A wonderful confirmation. Wonderful confirmation. Okay, so next in line, and all you, if you want a reading, it's simple. You just add your favorite movie. That's the gateway. And midnight. Thank you so much for hopping in with a tribute and a support for my channel. It means the world to me. And I'm going to draw you a couple of extra cards to address what it is. Now, first of all, we have 44 people here and only 4 thumbs up. You guys, come on, let's give the girl some flowers here, all right? But that look up the number 444 midnight, Selena. Just Google the angel meaning of 444 because I believe there's a special message for you. So the Knight of Bats. All right. So Selena, there is something going on for you, and it's around. This is an offer that's coming your way. Before I read it, oopsie, let me just get my baby tarot out here. I just love these itty bitty cards. Okay, so what is it Selena knows? There's a charge, there's a super energy coming into your life in a hurry. All right, there's an offer that's coming forward. And I know that career is a big focus for you, Selena. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I'm getting an idea here. Hold on. Okay, what is it that Selena needs to know about this fast moving energy coming her way? Okay, oh, beautiful. What is it? What is it Selena needs to know? Thank you. There's another. Okay, good. Alrighty, let's see what it is, Selena. Okay, the first thing is, okay, so the first card that came out is, whoopsie, sorry, it's upside down, is this Five of Pentacles. So, Selena, please, now I don't want to ever offend anybody. That's like the last thing I want to do. But every human has a chance of being a victim, that life can be unfair. And something happens with humans where they pick up something I called poor me syndrome, where it's all the feeling that everyone else is luckier than you. So to have this reading on Friday the 13th is absolutely stellar because I know that Janice, who's here, she believes that Friday the 13th is a lucky day, right? But a lot of people feel it's unlucky. So this energy, this part of you that believes that everybody else is inside of a place where everything is perfect and that you are stuck on the outside, that you can never get to what you're wanting. These people are at the bottom of the ladder. They are not, they're out in the cold. And so the first thing the universe wants you to know, Selena, is that you do have an energy that lines up with poor me syndrome. Okay, so we want to eliminate poor me syndrome. Now, Selena, you're coming to our tapping tomorrow morning, and I'm really glad because we're tapping about people pleasing, and that's going to make a huge difference for you. Okay, so why am I saying this? Because here's your next card. This shows that you have been working at your career. It's been important to you, and you've been doing everything you can to build your confidence and to create wealth. But there's a part of you that's tired of the steps. There's a part of you that wants to have harvest, but at this point, it's just not happening. And there's a feeling of when is it going to happen? What you need to realize, Selena, is that you are sending down roots. As you work, you're gaining more skill and you're gaining more confidence as you go forward to your future. These cards are so beautiful for you, Selena. I'm grateful that you're here for this reading because there is a happily ever after coming. This card is a promise that says, look, somebody with your skills, your talents, and your temperament, you have just not found the proper position yet. You're young and seeking, but the desires you have to be stable, to find not only money at your position, but also respect and the feeling like you're part of a team. Okay, this card coming last, and these cards just flew out of the deck. This is the Empress card. The Empress is the card of manifestation. She gets what she intends. And so for her to fall in this reading shows me that you are on the right track for sure. The High Priestess is a card of more the internal manifestations. The Empress is the color, excuse me, is the card of getting the answer to your prayers. Notice the colors that are similar here. The orange has to do with your creativity. It's the sacral chakra. We have this black in the background here, and because you'll always have shadows. You're always going to have things that don't work out at any position, but your ability to see how you can prosper. See the gold clouds here and the gold in the background. Sometimes, as you're building your career, you just have to have humility because you cannot be the president of the company the first day on the job. But there's something happening in your life, there's an awakening of energy. Something's coming that's fast moving, and the universe does not want you to be intimidated. You are ready for this. All right. Also, whenever we see polka dots in the tarot, it means be sure that there's enough playfulness and there's enough fun in your life. Without fun, everything shrivels. One of the things I do when I'm feeling down is I look for comedy. I enjoy watching news bloopers. News bloopers, that's when the news people make a mistake. For some reason, it just makes me hilarious. Bloopers from movies, any kind of mistakes for some reason makes me laugh. And you know what? I feel like the universe is teaching me a lesson. Laugh at your mistakes. Don't take things so seriously. So, my dear Selena, I hope that that message was uplifting for you. And I appreciate you so much for supporting my channel with love. Okay, so I'm moving forward here. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I'm going to do the best I can to tell um, as many readings that as I can right now. I promise. Thank you, those of you who are helping me. This is an English speaking channel, and so I definitely want to be able to read for you, but I need to do it in English. Okay, Midnight Crow, Priya. I'm seeing a lot of people here speaking and languages that I don't understand, and I appreciate you. Jazz, welcome. Okay, Desiree, thank you. Oh, I'm glad that you received your message. Anna, Louisa, Suicide Squad is her favorite movie. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead here and see who is. Oh my gosh, look how many people are here. Good grief. Oh, you guys are just so awesome. I'm just trying to find where my look who has gotten, oh gosh, look at, okay, so if you don't mind, Bina, would you help me out? Oh, could you please tell me who has contributed, because they're not popping up on my screen and I don't want to lose track of where I am. Okay, I want to make sure that my people who are contributing, I want to make sure I get to them. So thank you so much, Magnificent, if you could help me. Okay, so Janice, just making sure. Oh, you guys are so fantastic. Joshua, I appreciate your comment. I really do. Anusha, beautiful. I'm just going back here. So yes, Bina, if you could text me over in WhatsApp and let me know who it is that's done a super chat, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for being so kind. And I'm back up to Anna Louisa with the movie Suicide Squad. Okay, so let me just get this aside. Anna, thank you. I appreciate all your attention and your love today, you guys. I guess that it was a good idea to do the Friday the 13th reading. I appreciate you. Okay, so Anna, let's see. What is it internally that you're hearing? What is a part of you is ready to give something up? So let's see here. Okay. All right. So Anna, it looks to me like you are experiencing, hold on just for a second. I wonder if I no. Okay. That you are confident, Anna. You are a very confident person and you're sure of yourself. You are so sure of yourself that if somebody contradicts you, if somebody crosses you and tries to correct you, that is not easy. You have a strong personality, okay, Miss Louisiana? So when I look at down here, the first thing I notice is this cat and this lizard, and they're nose to nose. Okay, there's Nikita. Thank you so much, Magnificent. That helps me a lot. So, Nikita, I see that you have contributed and I'm grateful for it, and I will get to you shortly. Okay, so back over to you, Anna. What we have here is that there's a battle going on inside of yourself, and this is something that's in your way. In your own mind is an argument, okay, Anna? And you are so strong and you're such a great manifester that you're actually manifesting a pause. You're manifesting slow progress. Your spirit, your inner being, is really calling you to live true to what you want. But your personality is creating a conflict for you. All right. If this conflict is in the area of love, I want you to go to the soulmate generator in the description box and do some housekeeping. Abraham Hicks calls it clean up your vibration. Manage your thoughts carefully. Okay. If this is about love, excuse me, if this is about money, you want to use the magical money machine because you have an argument going on inside of you and you're manifesting blocks. All right, Anna, check it out. That will definitely help you. And now we have beautiful Nikita, and because you're contributing to my channel, and I just deeply love that. You're investing in me, and I'm going to invest in you. All right. So let me just put my cards aside here. And what is it, Nikita? What is it that you can let go of? You may not be aware of it, but we always have something we can let go of. Okay, and we have the Seven of Imps. Okay. All right. So, all right. I love this card. What I'm seeing here, see this little one has a mask on. The rest of them are barefaced, but this little one has a mask on. So, what is it in this seven? Excuse me, I just want to mix my cards. And let's pull a couple cards for our friend Nikita for clarity. If you guys would like to have more cards drawn than just one, all you do is hit the super chat or whatever's available. It's all new to me, and I will draw a couple extra cards for you. Okay, so let's see. What is it for Nikita? What is it that she can let go of? Okay, wonderful. Let's get pull one more card. Oh, good. Cards are just wanting to come right out. I love my baby tarot. Okay, we have our three cards here because I'm aware that there's a part of you that's wearing a mask, Nikita. There's a part of you, and see how these two are looking backwards. This is the teacher, and the teacher is showing the way to their destination. And yet there's something in you that's not feeling part of the group. Okay, and these two are staring back at you, so it makes me feel like that you feel what's the wording, the feeling I'm getting, it's almost like there's, oh, okay, I get it, I get it. You are feeling defensive, that you're feeling like people are staring at you. You feel like people are judging you. Okay. Yeah, this moon, I love the moon. And look at that. The moon is smiling like, don't make such a big deal about this. Okay, Nikita, it's not that big of a deal. You can trust that you can be yourself. And if they don't like it, too bad. So sad. Let's see what your extra cards have to say. Oh, beautiful. The Fool card. Okay, this is a good card for you, Nikita. So pay attention, all right? Look at all the gold. The gold is the color of abundance and prosperity. But remember, wealth is not just about money. You can have a wealth of good friends. You can have a wealth of health. You can have a wealth could just simply be that you have a bed to sleep in. Gratitude changes everything. Okay. So as we are going forward here, the universe wants you to know. See how the card covered up all those foolish people? We are always surrounded by foolish people. No offense, I am a foolish person part of the time because I forget that I have an inner being right inside of me that is my guide, and I need to continue to practice going there. Okay? All right. Thank you, Magnificent. Who's the third one? I want to make sure I have the third one. Wait, don't tell me yet, Magnificent. Okay, thank you, dear. You're doing such a wonderful job. Let's everybody send hearts up for our wonderful, magnificent success, Bina, who's helping me moderate today. But the thing that you're having, Nikita, is that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you can't go forward if these people are judging you. But the universe is saying, oh, no, no, no. You are at the first step of a brand new journey. And so you need to give up the idea that other humans can hold you back. Okay. Here, beautiful card for you, Nikita. This is showing that you do have worry because you have so many choices, and you may be compromising yourself to stay in the shadow and not be your full self because you feel like you have to please everything, that you must make the perfect decision, and that is not correct. Whatever your heart is desiring, that's what you trust on right now. Not everyone's going to understand your choices, and they may say things that disturb you. Too bad. How you're taking care of yourself is the most important thing. This, look at how this energy matches here. Okay, let me pull this aside. Okay, so we have all this darkness, right? And we have the fire here, we have the stars here. Something in your own mind is making you have conflict. And that's that mask. See the white and the white. It's okay to feel like things don't work. It's okay to feel, gosh, these people are not for me. Something's off here. Something doesn't belong here. Well, you're right. Chances are that in your current situation, a change is necessary, but it may feel scary. It may feel like, well, what's next? Everything will be falling apart. Right. We want it to, Nikita, because there is a fresh start. There's a fresh start in this situation. So, what you're needing to give up or to let go of is the idea that you can't trust people. You have to look forward to building new relationships with new people and to allow your inner being to guide you. Okay, Nikita? And so let me just go forward. Thank you so much. Thank you for contributing to my channel. I appreciate it. And Magnificent, if you want to let me know the third person that has contributed, that would be great. Meanwhile, I'm going to go to Jazz. Jazz, I know that you're part of my community, but I haven't seen you in your beautiful crocheting over there. So please do remember to visit me now and then. I know you're super busy. So, what is it that you could give up that you're not aware of? Let's see. Jazz. Okay. Okay, my dear Jazz. So, there's something that's been in the way of I believe this is in the career area. I think there's a part of you that has been feeling that life has been unfair. Okay, this is another card that makes me think of PMS, which is poor me syndrome. And believe me, we all have it. I do. I can have poor me syndrome the minute I wake up in the morning when something that I'm hoping for hasn't shown up yet. And I can wake up thinking, oh, brother, this never, nothing good will come of this. Why am I trying so hard? You know how we talk to ourselves? The reality is, we always have a choice to pick something different. So, right now, there are 10 things that keep you just paralyzed. It's like you can't move forward. It feels like there's too much opposition. The reality is, Jazz, you're coming to the end of a cycle. See this purple here? This purple, I think they're supposed to be mountains, but what I see it as this energy, that the energy of the divine, that as you nurture your spiritual awareness and as you work toward finding inner peace and being able to release the people and things that have disappointed you, that these bats are going to just fly away. If you choose a spiritual path right now, an energetic path, you're going to find the success that you're looking for. You have to release the disappointments of your past. So, Jazz, you can use the magical money machine. I love it. I created it for this kind of situation. But even if you take out a piece of paper and write down 10 things that have disappointed you when it comes to finances, 10 people who may have cheated you, maybe you got fired, 10 things, 10 people. And this could even be in your own family, because sometimes our family does not share with us willingly. But make a goal to release yourself from thinking things that you cannot be the success that you want. Okay. Your favorite movie is Walk on the Clouds. I love that, because as you walk on the clouds of spirit, and as you, thank you, Magnificent, you're wonderful, Serenity and whatever. I love that your name is whatever, whatever. But as you walk forward and you release the disappointments from your past, you are going to be walking on clouds, my friend. Okay, there's just no question about it. All right, so moving forward. Okay, and let me just move forward in my own line here and see. Jahan, I'm so glad that reading was a blessing for you. And Rakesh's favorite movie is the Nepali movie November Rain. Beautiful. And it's a rainy day where I am here today, Rakesh. So I just think it's wonderful that you also are sharing that with me. Hold on for a second. I just want to get a piece of paper so I can keep track of myself here. And we have Serenity and whatever. Thank you. Oh gosh, I'm so grateful for help, you guys. Okay, excellent. And Rakesh, we have, oopsie, Rakesh, we have November rain. Sometimes it's hard to be grateful for rain, especially if it comes too much. And sometimes I know there's a lot of fires going on in the US right now, and I'm sure all over the world, that a rainy day would be a miracle, huh? Sipping my tea, I'll be right back. Okay, Rakesh, and then Serenity. So, Rakesh, favorite movie, November Rain. What is it that you could give up that you just don't see right now? All right, the Seven of Pumpkins. Okay, so uh, Rakesh, are you an impatient person by chance? Is there a part of you that gets tired of waiting? This card is a clear indication that you need to trust what is growing. Okay, if you pick a fruit before it's ripe, it tastes sour. So it's a very clear message for you to give up looking with frustration at what's not pickable yet. Why can't you harvest something? And the universe is saying, because it's sour, it's not ready. There's something coming for you, Rakesh, but it's not ready to pick. So here I'm aware I only see one of his boots. The yellow, of course, is the color of abundance and prosperity. So the fact that we cannot see his other boot, it means you're halfway there. All right. So definitely go to the magical money machine. You'll find it in the description box. And you need to release yourself from the anxiety and impatience that's creating a problem. Now, when I look at the scarecrow, look at that happy face, right? The message is we have to rejoice in our crop before it's ready to pick. Okay. So, Rakesh, you have to be happy about the future. When you if you plant a seed and the plant is growing, it's not at full fruit, it's not fair to be angry with the plant. And it really brings your energy down. So, Rakesh, this is an easy message for you. Give up your impatience and your anxiety. Know that the universe is growing everything at the exact right pace. I love how this cat is looking at that figure. The cat is not looking at the crop. Same for you. Take your eyes off of what's not grown yet and put your eyes on the gardener or the creator, the divine design, and you will have comfort. All right, so let's go next to Serenity. Serenity, thank you so much for adding to my blessed stream here. I really appreciate you. And I love your name, Serenity. It really is, it says a lot, doesn't it? So let's pull our card here, take a peek. What is it that you can let go of that you're simply not seeing? And the time right now is 11:11 in my world. So Serenity, be sure to look up the number 11:11 and just Google it. What's the spiritual meaning? Because I believe there's a blessing there for you. And the fact that you are having this reading at 11:11 is profound. This is a card of success. This is a card of everything's happening to your benefit. Honestly, for you to be getting this reading at 11:11 is very profound for me personally. Let's see what the baby tarot has for you, Serenity. You just give it a little bit of a shuffle. Okay, one more shuffle. What is it that the universe has around this 10 of pumpkins? Now, remember the last card that we had for Rakesh where there was impatience because it wasn't ready to pick? These pumpkins have been harvested. There's some wonderful harvest coming your way, Serenity. So let's see what cards are going to pop out for you. What else? I feel like there's one more card. There it is. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So the first card that actually it's the last card that popped, but it's the first one I want to talk about. Serenity, you've been going through a time of sleepless nights. There's been something deeply on your mind that's troubling you, and the universe sees you. Sometimes when you're all alone in the night, this was true for me last night. I have something on my mind that's making me worry. And yes, because you never get over it. I'm 71 and I've learned that I need to allow my feelings to be real and choose a tool that works. My tool is gratitude. Finding something to be grateful for always lifts my spirits. And that's what's happening for you. Just being on this reading today, Serenity, I think is so profound because the universe has seen your suffering. You have your mind can be your worst enemy, right? Because when you start thinking self doubt or fear, thoughts, it's like you fall into a pit. And when you're not able to sleep, that really robs your life force. All right. So let's see what our next card is here. And here we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords has already shown up in the reading, and it shows that there's an offer coming very quickly, something you are not expecting. And see the storm clouds, it's the universe is absolutely coming to you in a tangible way. You're being guided into a sense of peace. You're being guided toward your name, Serenity, that when your situation changes, you're going to see the value of serenity like you've never seen it before. You have an ability to keep your balance when things are tough. And for sure, the divine has noticed how hard you are working at it. The last card here, the Magician. What a wonderful, wonderful message for you, my dear friend. Because as you are going forward here, the universe is showing you that there is something right around the corner here that's going to make a huge difference. There is either a person's going to be speaking to you, you may hear from someone in your past, you may stumble upon an opportunity that you never saw coming. But the energy of today, you will remember this day. This is a lucky day for you. What I'm wanting you to realize now, see, I see that the lifting the wand, he's got all the tools, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, the wands, but look at where he's pointing. As he's pointing down, he's pointing to this cat. So I don't know if you have a cat, but watch for cats. Watch for cats to surprise you, because I have a feeling there's a connection here with the cat. And the cat is a very spiritual animal. Cats teach us so much. You might want to look up what's the spiritual meaning of cat and then read a blog post about cat energy. Okay, I feel so confident for you. You are coming to a time of true serenity. Be sure to use the magical money machine. It's in the description box and it will give you tools. It'll help you change your story about the past so that you're ready to accept the abundance that's coming your way. It's ironic that either you chose the name Serenity or it's the name that you're aligned with, because for sure the universe is wanting you to live that out. Gratitude is always the secret sauce. There's always a way to find something good to focus on, even when you're struggling. Okay? Bless your heart, Serenity. I would love to hear from you. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to follow up, you want to be closer to my life, this is where you want to reach. I have a private community on WhatsApp where I can go into things more deeply, share my resources, answer questions, and do some private work with my members. There's no cost to belong. You're all welcome. So going forward here, and whatever you're going to be coming up real quick here, but I want to go to Pratiksha first. Oh, there you are, whatever. Okay, Django is your favorite movie. Thank you, whatever. All right, so we're coming to Pratiksha. Laila Manu is their favorite movie. So let's do our one card reading. In order to get a reading, all you do is list your favorite movie, and I'm going to do as many readings as I can today before I need to go. So we have the Six of Ghosts. Okay. So Pratiksha, what I'm seeing here is that there are some relationships in your past when it comes to love. You have some relationships in your past that have been a little crooked, a little cockeyed. There, some of the love relationships have been out of balance. See how this house is leaning over? So this could indicate that there's been a little bit of codependence or people pleasing. Because if you worry too much about what people think, your foundation can be so crooked. Look at the moon up here. This is the first moon that we've seen today that has a bit of worry on its face. Most of the moons have had joy or they've been encouraging. I need to have a sip of my tea. Please wait a second. Okay, so, so see how these ghosts are talking together and these ghosts are talking together? The universe is calling you to evaluate some of your past love, both siblings, your mom and dad, and relationships. This ghost is offering a purple flower. The purple is the color of the divine. So there's something for you, Pratisha, in letting go of the pain of your past relationships. The moon once is giving us a sign that it's best to just pause and wait. Don't rush into a broken house. Make sure that your heart is clear of past disappointments. The soulmate generator It's in the description box. It's easy. It gives full directions and it will help you remove some of the past disappointments so that you're ready for true love. Okay. And now, whatever, thank you for doing a sticker, a super chat, whatever you did. I can't look at everything at the same time. That's why I'm so glad for Bina, my dear moderator. But let's see what it is that you could give up right now, that you could let go of, that you're not aware of. All right. Okay. The Eight of Imps. All right. Okay. So there's a lot of energy in your life right now. Okay, whatever. There is Django is your favorite movie. Thank you for that. There's a lot going on, and I have a feeling that you're active online. The Eight of Imps is often a card that indicates that there's a lot of communication happening through social media, or that important information could come in an email. And so right away, I'm thinking, my dear, whatever, are you spending too much time online? Are you preferring to be with internet friends versus then in person people? It's the first question that popped into my mind. And so you don't have to answer that, but that's just in my mind. So let me just see what the cards have. So, what is it that will help whatever figure out whatever, whatever needs. What is it? Let's see if the cards pop out. Take a breath, whatever. Oh, this kind of threw them, these three cards just threw themselves right off the table. So let's just take a look. What is it? Okay, because I am getting the sense that you're not getting out enough with people, that there's a lot of your time is being spent on the internet. So let's just see what we have here. So here we have the star, and um, I apologize. I typically I have to kind of cover up the nudity because the YouTube is all upset about that. Sorry about that. Wait, let me use something prettier than that stick. Okay, so for sure, what you're not seeing is that you have so much abundance waiting for you. Okay, whatever. I love that your name's whatever, because sometimes we get ready to give up. Like, it's like, do you want to do this or do you want to do that? You say, whatever, like, whatever. I don't really care. But there's a part of you that cares deeply. The energy here is really opposite, isn't it? We have the black sky with the gold stars, and here we have that blue sky with stars. How often, when you look in the blue sky, can you see a star? I don't know about where you live, but where I live, not very often. So I feel like this is an indication that when you make this next change, when you shift your energy, whatever, it's going to be so profound. You're going to understand your recent past more clearly. Okay. The star is the card of healing. So there is something in you, a part of you wants more for your life than what you're having. There's a part of you that's tired of, I'm going to make up a word, of whatevering. There's a part of you that does not want to live in whatever energy. There's a part of you that wants to live in a more holistic energy, a better energy for you, a more productive energy. Okay, so let's look here. Here we have the Seven of Wands, and there's just that's about being defensive. Okay, whatever. So when you present yourself, there's a reason that you are careful. There's a reason that you're a bit cynical because life has not been easy for you. Okay, and that can really, that's why a lot of people go on to the internet and they actually form closer friendships on the internet than they do in real life. And I feel like the universe is calling you to stretch yourself a little bit. Acknowledge that, yeah, people have been hurtful, but the fact is, a part of you wants to get out and meet some humans in person, in the flesh. And here we have the King of Swords. This is such a wonderful energy for you, whatever. Now remember that the cards are not about gender, it's just about the energy that's there. And so what we're seeing here is that the universe wants you to master your um, interior, you're staying inside too much, staying separated from humanity. The universe is saying, you can do this. You can step out. You have matured. You have insight. And if somebody rubs you the wrong way, and you're like, look, I don't want to be with this person, that's your right. But as you turn from them, don't abandon humanity because you have a lovely personality when you're supported and there's people that need you. Even if it's when you go out for coffee and you're simply friendly to strangers, you might be the only person that says something nice to them that whole day. I just want to tell you a story from my own life here. Not that y'all need to hear that, but I have a dog, Bella, and she's older and her health is failing. I know that she's in the last chapter of her life, and it causes me a lot of pain. Sometimes love really hurts. And today she didn't want to take a walk and she didn't want to eat. And those are two things that are so hard for me. I love her so much. So I was out walking my other dog, and there was a lady in the neighborhood who I know a little bit, like a teeny bit, and I stopped to say hi to her. And then tears came, and I explained to her what was going on. And she was so kind to me. I mean, just we didn't talk about the dog, but she and I talked, and I had some tears. And I thought if I would stay home, if I just didn't go out, I wouldn't have had that bit of comfort. And the truth is, the universe wants to provide for us. You are stepping into a time of mastery, whatever, when if you don't like it, let it fly away. Turn from those people, but don't let your internet life get in the way for healing you so that you can get out there and find some really true friends. Okay, whatever. Just a great card. And I wish you all the best. And I do love your name, whatever. Okay, so let's go forward. Our next person with tribute, who contribute to my channel is Julia, or Julie, and we will get to you in a moment. And Joshua, thank you so much. You're just, your compliments, your love is just so, so cool. Yes, Joshua, stating your favorite cat. I'm glad that you enjoyed the reading. So let's see, Christina. Hi, Christina. Anusha, glad to see you. Joshua, my favorite movie is The Monkey King's Son, Wukong, the immortal demon slayer. Okay, all right. The Monkey King, Sun Wukong. Okay, Jose. Jose, I said Josh. I meant Jose. It's Joshua. I'm so sorry. My mouth gets tied up in my own. My tongue gets tied up in my own mouth sometimes. So Joshua, what is it that the universe has for you? What is it that you could give up that you're not aware of? Where's the hidden blessing? Okay, so we have the Queen of Imps. All right, let me just take that in. Now, reminding you that gender is not important, it's the energy here. So let me take a sip of my tea. Well, Joshua, what I'm seeing, first of all, is the energy of spiritual acknowledgement. There, she's clothed in purple, head to toe. And I'm also noticing the red that's in her crown and in the V. And notice that that really goes right to her heart. So I feel this energy is around understanding who you are. There's a part of you, Joshua, that's what I would call an underachiever, that there's a part of you that has not recognized the truth of who you are. You are someone, other people, they recognize it in you, and you may be like me. You may be someone who your friends come to when their life is not working out. They have a problem with work or with their mom, and they come to you, and you've stood in that place not even understanding why, but people feel comfortable with you. But this card is showing that you don't see it in yourself. This flame, that is at the top of her wand. It's not even in the picture. So, Joshua, what I'm seeing is that you don't even know what your full potential is. And you may feel out of place. You may be young, and older people come to you and they kind of lean on you. And it's kind of uncomfortable because if you're like me, Joshua, you actually feel other people's feelings with them. You know what I mean? If I'm at a market and I'm next to an angry person, let's say they don't like the product and they're just being snarky with the shop owner, I feel it. I feel sad for the shop owner. I feel upset when angry people are in my presence. See these hard walls here? It's showing me that you do need to have good boundaries because people want to come to you, but also I feel like you might have a call on your life to step out and be in a helping profession. You might already be drawn in that direction. But what the universe is asking you to give up is self criticism. Stop saying things that are negative on the inside. Stop criticizing yourself and believe what other people think of you. Sometimes, with this kind of energy, I say, go to your friends, go to your best friends right now, or your closest people, and ask them, what do you think are my strengths? What do you think I'm really good at? And listen, because if you do, if when they say what they admire about you, you automatically think, oh, no, 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 you can't be right. That's what I'm talking about. That inner voice that does not allow you to accept how gifted you are. Okay, Joshua? I'm just so glad I could bring that message to you. The world needs you, but you can't walk around in trying to have you can't walk around not accepting your giftedness. Okay. Yeah, I love that. Sun Wukong, the immortal demon slayer. See, I feel that, like for you, that's what people see in you, that you have an energy about you, Joshua, that makes them so comfortable that they want to rely on you. But the trouble is, they need to rely on their divine connection, don't they? They need to rely on their own heart. You cannot carry the energy of the people that you help. All right. And so going forward here, hi, Julie. Pretty Woman is your favorite movie. And so, Julie, let's let us go forward. If you're the Julie, so Julie, thank you for tapping the button for supporting my channel. I appreciate it. And I'm going to do your reading right now. Oh, it's 82 minutes already. Good grief, this time goes fast. Wow. I'll get as many in as I can, you guys. And we need to use this Halloween deck again. I'm so glad. First time this year. Love this deck. Okay, so let's pull a card for Julie. Julie, what is it that you can give up that you're just not ready? You don't know, maybe you're not ready or you're not aware. The Nine of Pumpkins. Okay. This is one of my favorite cards. Isn't she styling? I just love her. So there's a part of you. Ooh, I got goosebumps. Julie, I don't know what it is that you're wanting to manifest. The clock right now is saying 11:33. So Julie, write that down. All the rest of you guys, there's no accident. You're here with me right now at this moment. 11:33. Google angel meaning of 11:33. I believe there's an extra message for you. Okay, so here's our cards. See if there's one more. What is it that will open this card for Julie? All right. All right, my friend Julie. Okay, so this card is the card of someone who's very satisfied in their life at the moment. I call it the single girl. This is like the lucky girl, the single girl card. And so if you are looking for a partner, this would indicate that your energy is saying, I don't need a partner. Okay, Julie? So, like, let's say you are looking for another job or you're looking for some change, there's a part of you that says, nope, I don't need it. I'm fine. And I excuse me, my eyes are aware of this house back there, and the house is definitely tipping for sideways. So part of you may not want to invite anyone in right now if they're living in a crooked house. What could the crooked house mean? It might mean instability, right? That it's the person or the place is not trustworthy. I'm noticing how these two arrows are pointing right to that house. So I feel there's a part of you that's resistant to connecting with other people. Having a sip of tea, and then let's see what your cards are. Oh, yes. There we go. I'm going to put her head at the top. This is the we're getting stabbed in the back. Okay, so there are things in your past, Julie, that have been harmful to you. You've been in a lot of pain because people acted badly toward you. Now, there's good news and bad news here. The good news is that the cycle is coming to an end, that these changes, the change you're being asked to make right now with the universe is going to change things for the better. Because as successful as the Nine of Pumpkins is, and it is definitely a sign of you're doing fine. But is it enough? The pumpkins go all the way up to the king of pumpkins, the queen of pumpkins. And this is more like princess energy. You have it in you, Julie, to be the queen you were born to be in. I can't help but notice the clear sky, right? Right now, let's say there are 9 people who have hurt you in the past, okay? Each represented by one of these stars. And that energy of each of these people is dragging you down like an anchor. So you definitely need to clean up your energy around this so that you're no longer suffering. I said earlier in this reading, there's a saying that says, pain is a necessary part of life. Humans do not live without being hurt and betrayed. It's part of the human condition. But suffering is optional. Suffering happens when we hang on to it, when we have resentment or bitterness or fear or anger towards the people that hurt us, which, if I look, see, perhaps it was in your growing up years, Julie. Perhaps the house you grew up in had turmoil in it. Look at how these arrows point to that house, just so profound. All right. And what it does is it keeps her from appreciating all that she has. Let's see what else the cards have for us. Oh, beautiful. Again, so these two energies go together because this means something is stopping. There's a cycle that's changing, that you're finished and you are walking forward. Okay, my dear friend? And so this is a important day, this Friday the 13th of 2024, because you are making decisions right now that are going to change your whole life. So in the description box, there's the worry cure or the money machine. Either of them would be handy. Go to there and release, just right in there. Even though I don't want to, I forgive and release person A. Even though they were terrible to me, I choose to release person B and go through the list. I think you have 9 people that once you make that choice to step away from your old thinking about them, you're going to sense, well, wow, I'm in a whole new world. Here we have the Lover's card. So the Lover's card means to me that you're walking into, you just cover up their little bodies, make YouTube happy, but that you're walking into a situation, you're starting again. And what Lovers has to do not only with romance, also with friendships, family, and business. But you are ready for something new. A part of you wants to release this stuff. There is no question. Look at the difference. We have that black and this life energy. Okay. And then a fourth card came out for you. And so I'm going to allow it. And this card is all about walking away. This could not be more clear. This is a direct directions from the universe that it's not going to be easy to walk away from that heartbreak, but it will work for you. Okay. If you want to join me and you want to learn more about how to do this, tarotinfoplease@gmail. I will invite you to join my private community and you will learn what you need to do to move forward. Okay. Just a beautiful, beautiful reading for you, Julie. Thank you for your patience as we work our way through the list here. So let's see who is next. Eat, Pray, Love. Serenity. I already did your reading, and thank you so much. Tanya McGrew, we have Casablanca. I love Casablanca. That is such a great movie. And it's a love story, isn't it? It's a love story that really, the love survives amazing challenges, doesn't it? So, Tanya, let's draw a card for you. What is it that you can let go of? And there was a let go message in Casablanca, right? The characters had to let go of something precious in that movie. If you haven't seen it or you haven't seen it lately, go see it. So, my dear Tanya, the magician shows up again. And the magician here is a reminder that you have gifts and talents within yourself that are not being accessed, that you have ideas that can really bring healing to people, that you have you might be a magician, wouldn't that be ironic? But there's something in your energy that needs to accept who you are. When I look over here at this little imp in the corner, and notice the magician's hand is right there, that your own mind is causing you problems, Tanya, because every time you take a step forward into something new, a part of your mind goes, what are you doing? You don't belong over there. You can't do this. You're not good enough. And that's a lie. You are good enough to pull a rabbit out of a hat. You have everything you need right now to pull change into your life. Your only problem is how you're talking to yourself. That's the only problem. So, that inner language is very important for you to look at. I don't know if you watch Abraham Hicks videos on YouTube, but they teach solid how to keep your mind. They call it the vortex, but that's just a place of inner peace. That if you pursue inner peace, you will silence the parts of you that are holding you back. This is a red figure, so I have a feeling that your family of origin, the way you grew up, may be very different from the life that you're picking right now. And they may be hollering at you. They may be saying, no, don't go that way. But you know what? You have to follow your heart. You have to go where you're called to go. So, my dear friend Tanya, whatever it is that you're interested in, study it. If you like to read cards like I do, you just get the book, and in each deck, where's my little book here? In each deck, they give you a little book of directions. Oh, here it is. Every deck that you get comes with a little book, and all you do is just start to read the book. When I first did readings like 25 years ago, I would just open it up and I would read exactly what's in here because I didn't know. But now the way I interpret the cards tends to help people, and the success is just growing itself. So learn your skills. Don't be afraid to step out there. There are some talents and gifts that you don't know about yet, and you need to quiet your brain, quiet your mind, so that it doesn't cause self doubt. Okay, my friends, thank you so much for being with me today. It's time for me to leave you. I will be back tomorrow with another set of live readings, and I just appreciate you so much for welcoming in Friday the 13th. We want it to be a lucky day for us, and that's what we're shooting for. Okay, so go forth and prosper. Know that there's abundant love for you here at Fish Out of Water Tarot, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, my dear friends.